everybody, Brian here from the GuitarFactoryOC.com. Today we're going to break down Fleetwood Mac's Landslide. This is a great one to learn. It's a classic fingerstyle acoustic song. Today I'm going to give you like a really easy version of it for you to be able to play through. Also help you understand the song structure because it can be a little bit confusing. So I'll break it down real simply, piece by piece for you, and spend most of the time really making sure you understand this finger picking pattern for the chords that show up. Let's break it all down. Hey, also, if you look below in the description, I've actually included a link for a free cheat sheet that you can download to be able to follow along with the chords and the form of the song. All right, so what we're going to do is break down the intro and the verse. Let me play it for you first real quick, and I'm going to show you what's going on in this finger picking pattern and what's going on with the chords. So first of all, Capo goes on 3. And if you want to know more about capos, by the way, I did put a link down below also for another video I did explaining what the heck these things do. So Capo's on 3 for this one. And the chord we're going to use as a practice for this is the first chord of the song, a C chord. And let's talk about this picking pattern though. So the picking pattern, I call it the every other because I feel like I'm skipping every other string to play it. So my thumb is going to start on the A string. My pointer skips and grabs the G. So we never played the D. We went 1 over. Okay. Now we're going to go to the D string with our thumb, the one we skipped. And then our middle finger will go to the B string. So it's every other as you went to the A to the G, D to the B. That's thumb, pointer, thumb, middle. Keep that in mind. It helps out for the speed. Okay, so we're going to do that pattern. And then we're going to almost do it twice, but not all the way. So act like you're starting it again. Thumb on the A, pointer on the G, thumb on the D, no middle on the B. Just stop on that D and make it an eighth note, which kind of stays and gives you a little bit more time to make that switch to the next chord. This is why it's more like a simple version of the song. And then we'll be able to switch chords and give you a little time on that. The next chord that's coming up is a G over G/B. And if you want to know what slash chords are, you can actually check out the link I put down below also that I made a video talking about what the heck those slash chords are. But this chord is a G/B. 2 on the A, 3 on the B string. Now, what I found is to do this chord with your middle and pinky would be the great way to make this whole thing feel better. So if you use your middle on that 2 on the A and pinky on that B, it might take a little bit of time getting used to that, but I'm going to tell you it's going to save time in the whole progression of things. So C gets that pattern once. Here's that G/B. Okay, now here's the next chord, A minor 7. And then back to that G/B. One finger picking pattern I showed you, a piece. The intro of the song and the verse of the song. So when you do verse 1, you're going to actually do this when the singing comes in. Let's see, I'm just looking at my cheat sheet. 1, 2, 3. 3 times all the way through. And the 4th time, you're going to do the C, G/B. But then we're going to do the A minor 2 times in a row instead of doing that G/B. So the 4th time is a little switch up. Verse 2. Same pattern goes all the way through. You're going to do verse 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Okay, that same progression 4 times. And the very last time, there's going to be a little switch up when you come to the end. They're going to be going to a new chord, which is going to be the D/F sharp. And that's an important chord for the chorus coming up. Let me show it to you now, and then we'll break down the whole chorus. But you're going to be doing this C, G/B, and here's this new chord. Okay, what that D/F sharp is, first pointer finger on the 2nd fret of the E string, middle finger on the 2nd fret of the G, and 3rd finger on the B string. Now that pattern that I taught you, I kind of call it every other, we're going to continue that, but the only difference is our thumb will not start on the A string. We want to start on the E string. But we'll still skip to the G. And still do the D to the B with our middle, and then we're gonna go to the low E again. We're just substituting that A string, and then that G, and then that. So same pattern, just we're using the thumb in the very beginning, substituting the A string to the E because our finger's on that and we want to hear that for the chord. All right, for the chorus of the song, we're going to be using the G chord to start out the progression now. Now we're going to do that same picking that we used in that D/F sharp where we have to substitute the A string for the low E, but you can still keep all the other notes together the same way. So the G, low E with the thumb instead of the A. Then I'm going to be going to that D/F sharp, same picking. And then I'm going to be doing an E minor, same picking with that thumb on the E instead. There's no A string used in this because we need the E minor next. And if you notice, I did that one twice. So it's G, D over F sharp, 2 E minors with that pattern. B with that middle and pinky, keep that in mind. E minor 7, and then back to the G/B. So it feels like kind of like the verse in a way, that second line of it. Okay, then we're gonna go back to the G, D/F sharp, 2 E minors. G over B, G/B, and then 2 E minors to end that chorus, which will lead you into the solo. So that's the chorus that goes on. So it's a little mix-up of the order on that. Like I said, the cheat sheet that you follow along, you can kind of see exactly what happens in that first chorus, so you can see the order of that. But keep in mind that thumb again, substituting the low E string for the A instead as that goes into those E minor and G chords. The solo comes up, and that's going to be the same as the verses all the way through. So you have 2 verses, you have a chorus, and the solo goes back to. If you want to learn more about guitar, head over to the guitarfactoryoc.com. I've created a bunch of cool things over there. You can go through a full guitar course. There's games, challenges, all kinds of things to help your overall guitar playing. Click the link in the description below and get access to your free quick start course.